Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and download the Keylogger code from my GitHub repository. You don't need to register or pay or anything like that. The Keylogger is publicly available under the GPL license. Anyway, this is the URL, and here's the email that I will be using in combination with this Keylogger. Now, you need a legit Gmail address, and you do need to configure the Gmail to be actually accessible by the Keylogger. Testing thingy 18 at gmail.com, and the password is down below. This will be destroyed after I've recorded this, of course. So once again, you need your own Gmail address. So do not use this one. There is no point. This one will be destroyed. You need your own Gmail address that you yourselves have created. Anyway, I don't know. Don't ask me about the name. It was available. So a lot of Gmail names are taken. So let's go ahead and take this. You can retype it. It's fairly short. I already had it open, but let me just go ahead and open it up again. And this is the code, so just go ahead and clone or download and click download zip. Save file. Okay, so let's go into the downloads. Desktop. Downloads. Keylogger master. So right click on it. Extract all. Extract. Okay, let's go ahead and close it. So let's go ahead and open up the extracted one. Go into it. Copy everything that's in it with a Control-C and paste it onto desktop, just like this. Files. Now, we're gonna go ahead and open up code blocks. Dun, 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 dun. Go ahead and click on Create New Project, Console Application, next, C++, next, Project Title, Keylogger. The name is arbitrary again, you can name yours whatever you want. Click Next, and then click on Finish. Okay, so now right click on the project folder, add files, and then go to desktop, obviously, and then select all the files. So, click on the file name and then press Control to select them individually. Okay, I got everything except the main, so all the header files. So click Open. Okay. And now under the headers, you have all the header files. Under the sources, you have this, and we're gonna go ahead and click on Remove. Okay. Yes, because I don't need it. And then right click on the project folder again and click on Add Files. And then select Main. Open. Okay. And then under the sources, you will have Main. Anyway, now go into the Send Mail. Let me just go ahead and zoom it in as much as I can. And take your email address. So this is going to be mine. I'll show you how to configure the email address as well a little bit later, but I'm pretty sure that everybody out there knows how to actually create a Gmail account. So that part I shouldn't have to explain. Okay, so let's just paste it here, and instead of this, let's just paste it here. And let me just go ahead and take the password as well. And paste it here. Now, this is all fine and dandy. You can press Ctrl S to save it. You can go into the keybook.h. Scroll down. Is it here? Let me just go ahead and see if I can remember. There we go. So it says 2000 times 60. This stands for 2 minutes, basically. 2 times 2000 times 60, that's 2 minutes. So if you wish to change the timer interval for sending the email, you can change it here. For debugging purposes, I would suggest to keep it low, but you can change it to anything. Like, it can be like send a file every day or every hour or every week or whatever. I think 2 minutes is a very reasonable amount of time for debugging and real world usage as well. So every 2 minutes, whatever it assembles into a file, it actually sends via mail. Anyway, that part is done. Main CPP is there, so that's all fine. There's no need to change anything else. Now go into settings, go into compiler, and then toggle where it says C++ 11 ISO. Okay, so that's what we want. And now we also need to right click anywhere here and then click on new flag. So I'm just gonna name this one Windows API and compiler flag. The name is arbitrary, but the compiler and linker flags are not arbitrary. They need to be exactly as I typed them in. So M Windows and -M Windows. Here, let me actually write it out for you in Notepad so that you can see it, because the font is kind of small there and I can't increase it. So this is what it needs to be written there. -M Windows. Okay. So click on OK and then enable that as well. Click on OK. That's it. You can press Ctrl S to save it one more time, and then press the gear icon next to the green play button. Okay, so it compiled it, no problems, it is running. It does have a pop-up window when you compile and run it in code blocks, but once the keylogger is actually started from the command line, or once the exe file is started, this thing doesn't actually show at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and close it. I will open up task. No, Cortana, no, not interested. Yes, I am positive. Let's go ahead and type in task manager, because the keylogger is still running in the background if I'm not mistaken. Under the code blocks. Okay, so this is not running. There we go. So the keylogger is indeed running, so let's go ahead and click end task so that we don't have a keylogger running. Okay, now that we have ended this task, let's go ahead and close this. And we're no longer going to be needing code blocks either. So sure, save changes. Yes, save them again. And I'm no longer going to need this on desktop, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that as well. You can also delete the downloaded files if you want. I'm going to go into the keylogger, and then the keylogger is the project folder of code blocks. It should be in the same place for you as it is for me. Go into bin and then go into debug, and you have keylogger here. So just copy this onto desktop. So just paste it here. There we go. Just go ahead and close this and this. And I no longer need this, so don't save. And there you go. So you have a compiled keylogger that is fully functional, running, and that will send emails to that particular email address which you have actually typed in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bid you farewell here in the follow-up tutorials. We're gonna go ahead and create some scripts and some other programs which we will need in addition to this.